Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Annika Hansen. I wanted to introduce you guys to our contrast therapy session that we offer here and kind of walk you through a tutorial. Some of the benefits of contrast therapy are energy, focus, inflammation, recovery, weight loss, and the list goes on. So we can't wait to see you in this video. First things first, we always tell you to bring some warm clothes when you come in, just because after you get out, you might feel a little chilly. So, but for now, I don't need this. So I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna hop right in. Breathing in and breathing out really slowly. This is really important for the first probably 30 seconds that you're in the cold plunge, because it's going to take your breath away, and if you don't regulate your breath, you're just going to be like panicking the whole time. But after about 30 seconds, it should be easier to breathe and relax. This is I'm probably about 45 seconds in now. This is like the waiting period where you're not fully numb yet and you're just kind of toughing it out until you go numb. This is where your hands and your feet start to hurt a little bit, but it's okay. It's not forever. It's just for 5 minutes. So we always recommend to go all the way in to your carotid artery. It just helps you relax if you go all the way down, because otherwise you're kind of holding yourself up, you're propping yourself up, you're not really focused on relaxing. So we always tell people to stay all the way in and just try to relax as much as you can. Some people do float. I float. So to stay anchored in a cold plunge, I keep my elbows along the sides like this. I also put my hands in those. Sometimes what works better for people is to put their feet at the edge if you're and just prop yourself up like this. But if you're a little shorter, the elbows might be a good option for you. I'm at about 2 minutes now. I always like to time myself from the second that I submerge fully, not from when I first step in, just because that doesn't feel like legit enough for me. So I'm about 2.5 minutes in. At this point, it's not really hard anymore. Now it's just about waiting until the 5-minute mark. A lot of people ask us about the benefits of contrast therapy when they come in, because obviously if you're subjecting yourself to pain of this kind, you want to know what it's doing for you. So we always just tell our clients that subjecting yourselves to any harsh temperature shocks your body. Specifically with the cold plunge, it is very beneficial because it kind of stops all of your circulation. This is why you go numb and you kind of feel pain. And because it stops your circulation, once you get out and you start to warm back up, your blood shoots all the way around your body, and it just really improves all of the circulation in your body. It shoots it to all of your organs. You feel rejuvenated. You feel awake. It boosts your metabolism. The cold plunge also helps with inflammation and recovery after any kind of workouts. Although we do recommend to do it before workouts, because after your workouts, or at least directly after your workouts, you want your blood to go to your muscles to repair them. So we do recommend to do it maybe like the day after a tough workout or before your next session workout. I'm about to get out. I've got about 20 seconds left. These last couple seconds are really tough. You're just like, let's go. Move faster. Okay, so when you get out, I just put my hands on here. Everyone thinks you're going to be paralyzed. You're not. I just get out like this, slowly. You feel like everything is tight. It's crazy. And then, turn it off?
Turn off this one.
So I just kind of shake my hands and my feet because these hurt the most. And then I just head right into the sauna. This is our baby, our Plunge state-of-the-art sauna. It's currently 224 degrees. It gets up to 230, honestly, sometimes even hotter than 230, which is crazy. And after a plunge, the only place that you will feel this is your face and when you breathe, because you're gonna be so cold, it's not even hot, which is nuts. So we're gonna head on in. So now we're in the sauna. This only hurts me in my face. I can't even feel anything anywhere else. I'm just cold still. The amount of time that you spend in the sauna will vary just based on the length of the session that you book. We have a 15 and a 30-minute option. For our 15-minute option, we just recommend that you maybe do the cold plunge 2 to 3 minutes. You come to the sauna for 10 minutes, and then you go back into the cold plunge for another 2 to 3 minutes. For the 30-minute session, you can either do the same thing twice and just circle through that same routine twice, or you can spend more time in the sauna. Really, however you please, it's your session, it's your time. My personal favorite is doing 5 minutes in the plunge, 20 minutes in the sauna, and then another 3 or 4 minutes in the plunge, just because I really like my body getting super cold after the cold plunge and having to warm itself up, because that's where you get a lot of the benefits with your brown fat, burning the white fat, and all of that happening. That's where a lot of that happens. It's in your body warming itself back up after a plunge. So after I get out of the sauna, I usually try to do as long as I can in the cold plunge again. But again, everything is up to you and your comfort level and how often you've done it, how used to it you are. If you're a beginner, we recommend not to push yourself too hard. But if you've been here a couple of times, you know, maybe push your bounds a little bit. The sauna and the cold plunge as well, actually, is a great place to think about nothing. If you ever need a point in your day where you just need to relax and think about literally nothing, this is your place, because it's super peaceful. Most of the time, not in this video, we do have music playing for our clients, and it's just a vibe in here. You can do some stretches. There's some space for stretches in here. You can just relax and close your eyes and just get hot. Breathing is a really good thing to do in the sauna, just being intentional about it. We have eucalyptus hanging around the wall right there, so it smells really nice in here. Just in through your nose and out through your mouth. We always preach breathing through anything you're doing here at Cold Plunge, Florida. Or you can always bring a friend and just use this as girl time, whatever time, to just chat with each other and keep each other company. It's a really cool way to pass time. That's how a lot of our clients come in with each other. And we're done in there, because it gets really freaking hot after a while. And that was enough in one sitting. So now we're gonna go back into the cold plunge. We usually close the door behind us just to keep the heat in that room. And now we're gonna get back into the cold plunge for a couple of minutes. Same breathing. 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out, just whatever feels good to just regulate yourself. This helps to just slow your heart rate, gets you focused, gets you zoned in. Close your eyes, do what you gotta do, you know, just get through it. It's not gonna be easy, but it's not forever. Same thing with workouts, right? They're not easy, but they're not forever. You just gotta push through for a little bit. The more you do, the better it is, the better you get at it, the more comfortable you get. It's never going to get easier, but you just get used to it, you know what to expect, and the benefits far outweigh any of the pain that you feel doing this. The research shows that 11 minutes a week is the minimum threshold to where you start seeing the benefits and feeling the benefits of cold plunging. We around here do about 5 minutes a day, usually around 20 minutes a week, and we feel great. We can attest to all of the benefits ourselves, and our clients love it, and we love it, and so we are excited to just bring it to you. The amount of time that you spend here and the amount of times that you go back and forth between the cold plunge and the sauna really is just personal preference and how much time you have available to you. On a daily basis, I don't really have that much time, so I do like to just go cold plunge, sauna, cold plunge. We do always recommend to start on cold and end on cold, so allot that into your slot. But so for me, I'm almost at 4 minutes now. I've got about 30 seconds left. I will say the second time around, after you get out of the sauna, it's not as hard, it's not as difficult, but you still do feel it, so just something to look forward to. The first time will be the toughest time. The only time that I'll end on hot is if I'm planning on going to sleep right after. Although I will say that even a cold plunge at night helps you to sleep. So it really just all depends on personal preference. The best way to end is on cold, just because after you get out of the sauna and you kind of sweat out the toxins and everything, it's best to close up your pores and just leave here feeling refreshed, and it will also help you sleep at night. It's been about, I don't even know, 4:45. So this is my last little cycle. So once I get out, I do like 50 arm circles forward, 50 arm circles backwards, and then I do about 50 leg kicks just to warm up my extremities. Some people also like to use the trampoline, which helps your blood start flowing again. If you're super cold and you feel like you're gonna die, this really helps. And then you really quick just throw whatever you brought that's warm back on. And then you're really super cozy in your nice warm outfit after your session with us. But thank you for joining us for this little contrast therapy tutorial. My name is Annika Hansen. I'm one of the co-founders here at Plunge, Florida. And we hope to see you soon. Come get cold!